This is a tarot reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Tarot does not tell your fortune. I will not tell you anything that you don't already know. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Taurus placements. The first card you have is the Six of Coins. Capricorn also had this card. This is about equal give and take, the scales being balanced. This is about reciprocity, so looking at where you're putting your energy. Are you giving and getting nothing in return, or are you somebody who is taking and giving nothing in return? You're wanting balance, you're seeking balance. I see you moving towards that. That's a goal maybe in mind, but looking at your relationship with reciprocity, because if the scales are unbalanced and you're the one taking or you're the one giving and there's no balance there, it's because there's something within you that believes that you deserve that. So whether that's you deserve everything and you don't need to give, or you believe that you need to give and you're not worthy of receiving, there's like a hidden belief system within that dynamic that stems from your relationship with yourself. So looking at what areas of your life are unbalanced energetically and how does that relate back to self. And it could relate back to emotional immaturity, where maybe you don't believe that you deserve to receive certain things because your emotional baseline is the maturity is stunted. And it could have been because you haven't received reciprocity throughout your life, and so now you have this immature tendency to either believe that you deserve things without giving anything, or that you aren't worthy of receiving things back, or maybe when people give you things you feel like it's coming with a price or something like that. You have the Star card here, so this is about a dream come true. I think that you're working towards this major manifestation, or you have a vision in your mind's eye of what it is that you want, what would bring you happiness, what is your next goal. You have this knowing of what you want. And with the Star card, it's about believing that you can receive that, and aligning with that energy of already having it. That's the law of attraction. Like attracts to like. So if you are thinking about how you don't have it, why it's not fair that you don't have it, why do other people have it, that's immature, that's not gonna get you what you want, that's a negative, that's going against the current, that's going against the flow of abundance, that's going against the flow of what it is that you're trying to create. So really looking at what energy are you in. Is it going towards what you want, or is it going away from what you want? We have the Queen of Cups, so there is a need to have emotional maturity, to be able to not project negative emotions, your overwhelmment onto others, onto the situation. Really putting a lid on your emotions in the sense that you understand where they're coming from, you hear them, you honor them, but you do not allow them to control you. This is about nurturing yourself, self-love, nurturing others, having empathy for others. We cannot control other people. We cannot control our life circumstances sometimes, or it feels out of control. And when that happens, how do you deal with that? Looking at that, how are you dealing with when things seem unfair? How are you dealing with triggers? How are you dealing with people who are less emotionally mature? Maybe you are stepping into this Queen of Cups energy, but there's people around you who are taking from you, who are immature, who are who you feel like are squandering your opportunity to get what it is that you want. How are you dealing with that? Are you projecting onto them? Are you focusing on the negative? Are you being empathetic? The King of Wands is here, which means that you need to align your actions. You need to basically grow your self-esteem. And you grow your self-esteem through following through with the promises that you made to yourself. So saying that you're going to do something and actually doing it. Not saying that you want this dream, this star card, and talking about it but never doing anything to get it, never taking any action. The King of Wands is somebody who gets what they want because they know what they want, they believe that they can have it, they act as if they already have it, they direct people, they are confident in themselves, they are disciplined, they feel attractive, they feel good about themselves, and it's because they basically put their money where their mouth is. It's like they are in alignment and they are working towards getting what it is that they want. There is something about stubbornness or conservation, holding on to things too tightly. Are you holding on to your resources because you're afraid you're not going to get any more? Because the card following the Four of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles, which is a card of lack mindset, poverty, experiencing lack, focusing on your plight, focusing on the negative, falling into that rabbit hole, and it comes through feeling like there isn't enough to go around, which can create tower moments, which can create chaos for you here. Because if you have unstable foundations to begin with, then when something unexpected happens, everything's going to crumble. Let's do some clarification cards. You have the Tower card again. I literally just shuffled these. So yeah, and then the Death. So maybe things are chaotic right now, or you're stepping into a time where you're starting to see foundations crumbling. Things are changing. Things feel a little chaotic. Things are dying away with the Death card. Things are dying away, and it's making way for new energy, but it can feel daunting. It can feel scary. It can feel like, you're losing control. You don't know. Maybe this is like you having to start from square one, or you feeling like you're starting from square one, or you feeling like no matter how hard you're trying, things continuously aren't working out. But I'm telling you that that's for a reason. I know it's easier said than it is to believe that and just really accept that as truth. It's easier said than done, but things really are happening for you. Things really are happening in the highest good of you and everyone around you, even if they don't feel like it. I think that it's always helpful to look back on our lives and think about situations where you felt chaotic, where you felt like things were falling apart, and look where it brought you, and now you're able to basically have hindsight and look back and say, oh yeah, that's why it happened. Try to have that mindset right now. I know it's easier said than done, but I think that would be helpful to you, because right now you're going through a lot of change, and you want to maintain control, but I think that will do the opposite. Then I think that is going to cause the opposite effect from what you want if you try to hold on to things and control things. It's something that you need to surrender to. You need to surrender to what's happening. There's a lot of need for meditation, contemplation, really resting right now. This is the end of the year, obviously. And even though the new year starts in January, it's really spring is the new year. So right now it's okay to rest. It's okay to give yourself time. I think we are living in a society where we feel like we need to be productive 24/7. And we a lot of times fall into distractions because we feel like it's rest, but something tells me that the real rest and relaxation isn't like doom scrolling. It isn't watching TV. It isn't eating comfort food and things like that. It's, you know, moving your body, moving stagnant energy out of your body. And I know that's not like resting, but it is, because it's restorative. Meditating, easier said than done, but meditating, just quieting your mind, going on a walk outside is very helpful. Dancing, listening to music, taking a nap, like go to sleep. It's okay to take naps. Like people don't take naps anymore. Reading a book instead of like watching a movie or something like that, like reading a book, using your brain in that way, that's actually relaxing. Just whatever it is that you need to do to relax, take care of yourself, to help you think about things. Also journaling, if you're like going on your mind of all these things, journaling is very helpful. I don't think you need to like talk about everything, talk it through with everybody, complain. A lot of the times when we're going through things, we could just be like blah 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 blah, like we want to like talk about it, we want to like get like affirmation that yes, we're not crazy, and yes, this is hard, and yes, blah blah blah. But that's like perpetuating the problem. Instead, I think it's okay to be silent, to experience the hardships that you're going through internally first before you even discuss them with other people. Really thinking about things, resting on an idea, not communicating really quickly. There's something about, you know, sacred knowledge with the high priestess, learning from your experiences. The high priestess has access to what's behind the veil because she's went through what she's went through. She's been initiated, and so you can be in an initiation process right now. Be careful of conflict right now, conflict with others, arguing with others. Don't argue with others. Don't entertain drama. Don't entertain negativity. Don't entertain just like low vibrational communication because it's not in alignment with who you really are. I think also with the Page of Swords, this person's looking over at this conflict. And so I think it's like, if you learn what you need to learn right now, focus on learning, focus on knowledge, focus on attaining more information and understanding more about a situation and learning about a situation, and like getting credentials maybe for some people in order to feel better about yourself, in order to look down on this like low vibrational, competitive, conflict, drama, like people and situations and energies, and just not even let it phase you, because you've raised your level of consciousness, you've raised your level of understanding of a situation, and so now you're better equipped to deal with drama in general. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card to end this reading for you, Taurus. Got number 40, Victory. I've never pulled this card out of this deck before. Falcon heralds victory on the horizon. She dares to accept all challenges. Now you must focus like Falcon on the end goal and discipline yourself to actualize your inner vision. There's no time for mindless activities. Focus like a laser on what needs to be done and do it. Something special is waiting to be developed, but it requires your steadfast commitment. What you most desire may take months or years, but do not rush for completion. Timing will play in your favor if you endure the long journey. Falcon's medicine shares that the key to your victory is discipline. Do not lean on motivation to carry you through, because on your journey, motivation will often vanish for a time, and you must discipline yourself to push through, no matter what. What you desire is attainable, and what you long to do in this life is yours, but you must work for it. Falcon's medicine suggests you create a commitment of just 20 minutes a day working towards your goal. Now more than ever is the time you must take steadfast action and have unwavering faith. You will succeed. Do not give up. Keep going. Something beyond your wildest dreams awaits you to capture it. Falcon's medicine is an honor to have chosen in your spread today. It brings medicine of victory, but remember, it comes to you through discipline. I hope that you guys like this reading. If it resonated, let me know how in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want a personal, you can email me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.